Hey, everyone online. We're just stalled a little bit. We're waiting for Michelle to come back. She's in the building.
Don't need her.
A minute or two.
All right, good morning, everybody. Sorry for the delay, but here we go. It is now 10:41, and I'd like to call the Kane County Legal, oh, the clock is back on.
Won't be enough.
Oh, it's 10:38. Is that my?
It's temporary.
And it's 4 minutes fast.
All right, well, all right, it's
10:38.
10:38 instead, and
You take care.
so I'd like to call the Kane County Legal Affairs and Claims Committee to order, please.
Gums here. Roth,
Step here.
Williams,
Williams here, remote for work purposes.
Pirog.
I'm here as well.
An in-person quorum?
All right, very good. Do we have any requests for remote attendance? It's Mr. Williams.
Oh,
You have permission?
No objection.
No objection to bring you in. Welcome, sir.
And-
Uh,
and
I,
We also set a new record. We have more outside board members on remotely than board members in session.
What are you talking about?
okay, thank you. Anyway, we have no public comment that I'm aware of. No? Could you lead us into executive session?
Madam Chair,
Oh, the minutes. Oh, sorry, minutes. Do I have a motion, a second to approve the minutes of March 13th, 2025?
Madam Chair, Gums would ask your unanimous consent to approve the minutes.
Okay, very good. I have consent from everybody. Yes, we don't roll call vote necessary. John?
No, that's procedure
Okay,
Not
okay, very
offense.
good.
or non-procedure.
Excellent. Now, Michelle, do you want to lead us into executive session?
No, we do not need executive session for this one.
No executive session?
So I'm going to change it. And the reason for this is the most simplistic ask ever. And the reason I'm here is to hopefully maybe prevent this from having to happen in the future. This is simply a request for settlement to allow for the full claim to be paid, but simply over 2 payments. I kid you not. As it stands right now, it's literally, they're going to pay it over the next 60 days instead of paying it in a single lump sum. But technically that's a compromise because of time value of money. So we would simply ask for that settlement approval. It's obvious that we should accept it. While bringing this up, the secondary kind of thing I want you all to think about is you gave us authority up to $10,000 to essentially do this on our own. I would view this personally as within that authority. The reason for it being the time value of the money would be less than $10,000. So I'm kind of looking to you to tell me whether or not you would agree or disagree with that. Because if you agree with that, then we will no longer be doing this going forward unless I believe it's a tremendous delay in payment that would be warranting of your time. But as it stands right now, I have really no clarity on whether you would believe that. So does anybody have any objection to viewing those kind of things as within our authority under the $10,000?
I do not have a problem with that.
I do not, but I certainly would like to get a little update on the case. On,
So
if you can.
Chris
speak
Weldon's
about
here. He can
terms.
give you the specifics on it.
Thank you. Just so.
Can we
remember.
finish this? And I have no problem with it either, Mr. Cheppy.
I think we should debate this in length.
You're buying lunch? That's fine.
Microphone, please,
Oh, okay, I withdraw that statement.
please.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Chris Weldon from the State's Attorney's Office. This is my case.
And
Um,
Chris, could you get closer
get
to your
closer to the
mic,
mic.
please?
Sure, no problem.
There you go.
There we go. Is that better?
Yes,
Yeah,
much
it's
better.
fine.
Thank you.
So again, Chris Weldon from the State's Attorney's Office. This is my case. This is an impact fee case, Madam Chair, related to the ordinance that we have in Kane County that relates to impact fees for businesses. The case was filed in this particular case because an impact fee was assessed and was not paid in a timely fashion. So this is really just a collection matter. We have filed a case with the circuit court requesting a specific amount of money in the amount of $66,667.57. And the settlement would essentially pay for the entire amounts. The one thing I'd also like to note for the committee is that under our ordinance, there are no other fees or costs or interest that we would be able to collect. So this is the actual amount we would be able to collect in this matter. So if there are any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them.
Madam Chair Williams,
Yes, Mr. Williams.
Mr. Weldon, who's the other party involved in the litigation?
Brick, could you get closer to your microphone, please?
Is that any better?
Yeah,
Yes.
better. Yes.
He wanted to know who the other party was.
Now you're on mute. There you go.
Sure. This matter is the County of Kane versus OM Huntley Realty. This is a parcels up the address is 12990 through 12998 Route 47 in Huntley, Illinois, and it's 4 parcels within a retail business center in that area. So that's the defendant in this case.
Is that answer your question, Mr. Williams? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Thank you. The question I have is that because of the delay in payment or the question about I don't want to pay, whatever the circumstances were, there's no penalty for taking up your time to pursue what is duly owed to the county, and no late fees, nothing like that is part of our ordinance.
That is correct, Madam Chair.
So there's absolutely no punishment, and I use that word lightly because I don't like punitive punishment at all, but no punishment or fines. If you say, well, I choose not to pay it, or I'm going to, I can say fight it.
So
Maybe there are different
The other thing I'll tell you
circumstances.
is if there was fees, this would fall under our $10,000 threshold that we would have made that choice. But because this is a time thing that can be equated to money, I just wanted to make sure all of you were in agreement that I can view the time as an equation of money. And
Absolutely.
the way it works is the courts say basically they assign a percentage to a judgment over a year. And I forget what Illinois is, but like Indiana, for example, was 8%. That's pretty standard across most states. So as far as I'm good, the way we're going to operate with this is, let's say it's $1 million and it was a year payment, that would to me be over $10,000. So I would still bring it to all of you. But if we're talking about $6,000 and it's over a month, I would not view that as over $10,000 worth of concern. So at that point, we would just use our own authority that you've given to us. So what I'm telling you is no, there's nothing else that we can collect on them. The only thing that we're doing is simply delaying their payment half up front. I think half then paid in 30 days. So all this will be paid within 60. So there's really no reason not to accept this.
Oh, absolutely.
But the other thing I wanted to bring up to make this meeting a little bit more purposeful is to make sure I get some guidance from you all that in the future, something like this, we can still use our authority, because essentially the time value of money would not be more than $10,000.
No, I think I'm in agreement with that.
Okay.
100%.
So if you guys want to just simply do a motion and then go ahead and take a vote on this, then we'll be good to go.
All
Deputy
right.
so moves.
So moved, second,
Rothro, second.
and I'll need the exact amount again, please.
Yes, Madam Chair, the exact amount requested is $66,667.57.
$676. There's a
Sure.
lot of sixes.
66,667.57.
57 cents. Okay.
It's a mouthful, I know.
Okay. May I have a motion and a second to approve the settlement in case number 2024 LA 000613 in the amount of $66,667.57.
Deputy moves.
Rothro, second.
Thank you. And we need to call roll.
Gums,
Gums, yes.
Roth,
Roth, yes.
Pepe,
Deputy, yes.
Williams,
Williams, yes.
and Festus.
It passes. Thank you.
Thank you,
all.
everybody.
May I have a motion, a second to adjourn?
Rothro, make the motion to adjourn.
Deputy seconds.